Oh, you going?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Hardman. I'm lecturing geography in ELS at Salford University. My idea and what I went out and bought was some dice. It took a while to find these, very, very difficult to get them on their own, and so I had to resort to buying a game which had them in, which was a little tiny bit over budget, unfortunately. However, the idea what I have is aligned to some research which I did a while ago at my previous institution when I was a postdoc there. We developed a board game concept with some DEFRA funded money, and what I wanted to do was bring this into the classroom. So essentially it was research-led teaching in its purest form at the end of the day. I teach stuff around the urban-rural fringe, urban expansion, difficulties with moving into the green belts with cities, ever wanting to grow as well. So whilst I'm going to give the students kind of a theoretical positioning before the session, what I aim to do is use this board game, bring it into the session, get the students to engage with the environment, see some of the key questions that we encountered during our research project, and really get them to deal with some of the key issues around this board. The board itself is called Roofopoly, which has won awards from the Times Higher and other such bodies, so it's been embedded within the research environment for quite some time already, but again it's not really been used in teaching too much before. I feel that the students will be able to learn a lot more through this concept, will be able to engage with again some of the theoretical ideas a bit more, and again it's a bit of fun getting them outside of the classroom, getting them to working groups, getting them to travel around this fictitious area called Roofshire, which is an exaggerated urban rural fringe where the city is expanded into the green belt area. The board game's got questions around the outside, so these are things we encountered during our research, and then you go across this rural-urban fringe divide on a journey, and at the end you're asked to produce a vision and asked to reflect on what you've learned during the process as well. So again, it's about putting the theory into practice, about getting the students engaged, and all I needed to complete the whole game itself with these nice little dice, which I can hopefully use in 2 weeks' time.